And here we are back on Ruby's World.
Yay.
Yes. And you know, it's an interesting guest that we have right now. I actually met this dude in Florida.
Really? What were you doing in Florida?
Who? Him or me?
Both of you.
Sun tanning.
I was well, yeah, you're like really tan. Are you from Florida?
No, I lived there for a number of years, but not from.
Listen, can you not talk so low because you might break like the speakers, you know, or the sound? So can you just raise it up just a little bit?
I'll do my best.
He's got that
baritone voice. What do you do? Voiceover work or what?
He should.
Call me.
Yeah. When James Earl Jones isn't available, they call you.
That's right.
So anyway, this is Robert Ward.
AT&T.
AT&T.
There you go.
Wow.
Some crook went dumpster diving.
Wow. Did you always talk like that?
Yeah, when he was 3 years old, he talked like that. Robert, tell us what's going on with you. What are you doing here? What's up? Other than being graced by Ruth's presence, what are you doing?
Coming to say hi to you guys.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in quite a long time.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And playing with Food Will Win the War.
Food Will Win the War.
It's a mouthful.
I believe that.
And an earful. And we're working on some new recordings. And we're playing this Sunday at Pete's Candy Store in Brooklyn.
Oh, you know, I've never been there. I always want to go there. I've wanted to go to that venue.
Now, do you only play like restaurants and like the places that have like food names like in it and stuff like that?
Like Pete's Candy Store? Oh, wait, would you like a piece of candy?
Are you going to play Ray's famous original pizza place and Two Boots?
Well, that's in Bridgeport.
It all depends on the pay.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in California.
Where?
Lemoore.
Oh, okay.
Lemoore, isn't that in Queens?
Is that Northern Cal or Southern Cal?
It's a little bit on the northern side. Yeah, it's like an hour from Fresno, roughly.
Oh, okay.
Fresno, I heard of that.
So it's kind of middle, central.
And you live you're now here in New York, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
You've been here a while.
Been here
like 6 years?
6 or 7 years.
I had a feeling.
How do you like it?
I don't know why. It wasn't even memory. It's just the number just popped into my brain. Like
seemed like a good answer.
It just felt like 6 years. So how's Dara?
Dara's doing well.
Dara gave me a leopard bra, you know.
That's
I
true.
know, because she heard that song Platform Girl, Leopard Skin. I know. And you guys, we just clicked. We did a gig, and we played the same night.
Yeah.
In Florida.
Cool.
And that's how I met these guys.
Where did you play in Florida?
What was it
Jimmy
called?
Chang's Buffet? All-you-can-eat buffet?
Blue Parrot. They did serve food.
Blue Parrot, yeah, the Blue Parrot.
You sure it wasn't called Blue Pheasant?
No, and I was Black Flamingo at the Blue Parrot.
It was a colorful evening.
Did you bring music?
I did not, but you can hear music at foodwillwinthewar.com.
Okay.
Nice. What kind of food do you like?
Oh, I like everything.
If you had to be one type of food, what would you be?
A kumquat.
Well, definitely
It's not your decision, B.
Is that an insult?
You've never had a kumquat?
I have had a kumquat.
You got to get dirty.
Have you ever had one?
I have, yeah.
What do you think of them?
I like them.
They're absolutely delicious.
They're probably at that Jimmy's buffet, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some form of slow food, definitely.
Kumquat. You know, that is one fruity sounding fruit, man. Kumquat. Rhymes with Oh, he said squat. I was thinking something else, but
Robert, we didn't come here. You didn't come here to just talk about food, right?
I want to know what kind of food he would be.
I don't know.
Well, look at him.
Some kind of
like an eggplant. Maybe.
That's not up to you, guys.
Does it have to be one ingredient, or can it be a dish?
It could be a dish. Whatever. Your call.
I like
People are sweating. Would you shush?
I like a good lasagna.
A lasagna. That's nice.
I like
good, well done lasagna.
What, like meat or veggie?
Either way. If it's
you like
good
the meat.
cheeses, veggie. Otherwise,
you like the meat lasagna.
Tell us about this band. Are you the band, or do you have members, or what?
There are members.
So
Sarah Matthews being one.
Is she still here too?
She is. She's leaving for a wedding right now, I think.
But
give a shout out to the rest, so they all appreciate the fact that you mentioned them.
We got Dan Barman on drums.
Hey.
Dan on drums.
Dan the man. Who else?
Matt Epstein on bass.
Matt Epstein.
The Matt Epstein?
That's the one.
Wow, I've heard
the one that wouldn't eat the lasagna.
Actually.
Who else?
He doesn't like the lasagna when I make it. Too much garlic. We got Jeff Young on violin.
I don't know that. That's 2 for 2.
Yeah, it's impressive. And and Scott Stein on keys. And Darren Matthews on keys.
Wow, that's a big band. I still have to come see you guys, I know. When are you playing at Pete's Candy Store?
This Sunday.
Is Dara going to be back?
Dara will not be here for
I'm
this
playing.
one anyway.
That's right, I forgot. I was going to say, I can go.
What's your music like? So maybe you can give the people, the listeners and viewers, an idea before they go to your site to listen to it.
It's been compared to
Kool and the Gang.
Meatloaf, right?
No, well, Elliott Smith meets They Might Be Giants was the most entertaining.
All right. I love when other people do that.
Sometimes it's
quirky type stuff.
Sometimes it's quirky. Sometimes it's a little bit slower,
R&B-ish
heartfelt.
too. Sometimes, don't they? What used to be more?
Could be.
In Florida, was it?
Yeah, in Florida it was a little more R&B, a little funkier.
Yeah.
Our bass player at the time was
that.
kind of driving it in that direction.
Right.
Cool.
So.
Anything else, Robert, while you're here that you'd like to plug or tell us about or give a shout out to, anything like that?
Well, we're playing with Audrey Ryan at Pete's on Sunday, so
and who is
you
she?
can check her out too. She's a singer-songwriter. Yeah, she's a very nice person. She's a singer-songwriter from Boston.
Oh, wow.
Coming down to play, so it should be a lot of fun.
Very cool. So we've got a little segment here.
And we should book a show with these guys one day. That's probably the only way we'll get to see each other. You know how it is. Skeletons in the
Skeletons,
closet.
Robert.
Yes.